Welcome back to Madden NFL 20. We selected your previous game options. You can change these options and accessibility settings here. Accessibility settings.
How do you turn off the music? You're not gonna get recorded. Okay, please. Oh.
Hello, everyone. It's the Cup.
Oh.
Okay, I'll just let it install. Real quick. Go to settings and turn off this music. And we can be playing the Pro Bowl.
All right, Coach.
How far is it into the start?
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Straight ahead, bragging rights on the line in the 46th meeting of the AFC and the NFC in the 2019 NFL Pro Bowl game. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Yellow, 59, check, 59. All day, yellow. Check 24, check 24.
Mahomes now on first down. Flush to his right. He finds Hopkins complete. Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. How did he stay? And all the way.
I don't know how to celebrate. I think it's fun though. I don't know what to do. Alright, can I look up a game please? Also, one viewer on the stream, guys. One viewer on the stream already. Thank you. Hey, one viewer, if you're not already subbed, make sure sub and like the stream, please. Make sure to comment down below if you're a moderator yet. I do not know how to do it. Celebrate though. There's nothing to celebrate.
Entering settings screen, you have 18 options. Menu narration option is set to off is selected.
Whoa.
Entering settings screen, you have 18
Whoa.
options. Menu narration
So
option is
doo-doo.
set to off is selected.
Oh man, that's so doo-doo. Whatever the
In for the touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins, 71 yards. And the AFC has taken the early lead. So the AFC, remember, of course, they won the last couple years here in Orlando. And oh, he takes off with it. It's a fake. And he gets him. Well, no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead.
All right, we're talking new football here. We're talking new models, new paradigms, new ways of looking at things. They score, line up for the PAT, fake it, and go up 8-0. I'm kind of at a loss here because if I'm going to go for 2, I'm going to ask him to put the ball in the 2-yard line and bring my offense out.
Exactly. Opening drive of the game, faking it is bold enough for the 15. That's quite another thing.
I know a lot of people fall back on analytics, but still, I think that person would tell you, put your offense in and go from the 2, not from the 15.
Still got it, though.
Yes, they did. Give them credit.
Now the New York Giants star playing in the Pro Bowl as a rookie, Saquon Barkley. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39. Breeze to throw on second down. Complete to Jones. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. NFC South to NFC South. Breeze to Julio Jones for a...
cut you. Guys, I'm back.
First down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Breeze now on first down. Almost able to intercept it. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on this first drive. Instead, second down. So now second and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Throwing now is Breeze. Caught by the tight end, Ertz. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Brees to Ertz for the NFC first. On 1st and 10, here's Brees. His throw incomplete. He was looking for Julio Jones, his Pro Bowl receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. He gets it to Thomas. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. And that one results in 35 yards. For Drew Brees, this his 12th Pro Bowl nomination, though he hasn't played all 12 years, but still, what a career and what a season. And to do it at this age, unbelievable.
Not too bad for a guy who turned 40 the week leading up to the NFC Championship game. He keeps himself in such superb physical condition and still loves everything that goes along with football.
And the pressure gets to Brees as he's taken down. Jadeveon Clowney showing the explosiveness on the sack.
Well, surprise, surprise. 1st and goal at the 1. No quarterback sneak. No running play. They decided to throw for it, but the pressure got to him quickly and put the quarterback down.
Under pressure, they got him again. Charles, a little bit of feast or famine on this drive. They moved the ball okay, but they've been sacked twice now.
And they've got to figure out how to plug that leak a little bit, right? Keep them away from the quarterback.
And that's going to be caught. Touchdown NFC. Adam Thielen there to make the grab. And the NFC is within a 2-point conversion of tying this thing up.
As the offense went on the field to start their last drive, you know they discussed in the huddle, hey, if we put one in the end zone here, we've put ourselves in a position to start making a comeback.
PAT up and good by Rosas. That's fielded in the end zone. The Red Sea parts, and there he goes. The 20. Touchdown! Andre Roberts with what they'll score a 106-yard return. And the AFC is able to widen their advantage.
Well, he made the right choice by result, but a little...
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And this is Cook with a grab. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more.
All right, partner, one more time. Our whole lives, you put the ball on the 3-yard line, kick the extra point. 2015, they put it on the 15 to kick the extra point. 2016, they said, we're leaving it there. So if you want to fake it, that's a long way to go. And they got it done.
I was going to say they had a 15-yard play in their back pocket.
You don't see that in too many play sheets, do you?
Brees in the NFC come up now with
Do you
a
got the
1st
game
and 10
on Discord? Did you
at their own
download the game
23.
on PS4?
Play action. Brees. He gets it to Gurley. Complete. At the end of 1, 16-7 is our score. We'll return after this message. You're watching the NFL, and it's right here on EA Sports. Here's Brees, and he will find his Saints teammate Michael Thomas complete. Brees to his Saints teammate Thomas for the NFC first. On play action, now Brees. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Chris Harris speeds in for the sack on the corner blitz.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations, because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. The quarterback was hit.
Now a play fake. Brees. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Getting the sack, the big D tackle, Geno Atkins. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Working from the gun, it's Brees. Thomas has got it, complete. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on fourth. Well, you know, it's hard for some of these guys to get on the same page because they've only been practicing together for a week, but these two, I think they're pretty familiar.
I would say so, right? You go back to OTAs, mini camps, preseason camp, games, the whole deal. They ought to know each other pretty well, and in an all-star game like this, key situations, you find someone like that who you know will be exactly where you think they're supposed to be.
Fights off the defender. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And the AFC will take over 1st and 10. They fake the give. Now Mahomes being chased out left. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Mahomes can sling it, but the feet are nimble too as he scrambles for a first down.
Offensively, they like their situation, so they tried to take a shot downfield, but no one was open. So it was tuck it in run time, and he picks up a first down.
To throw, it's Mahomes. Now he's going to throw it deep to the other side of the field. And this one is incomplete.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
Now Mahomes' throw complete to his tight end, Kelsey. And he will score. Touchdown, AFC. Travis Kelsey, 40 yards. And the AFC, and oh, he takes off with it. It's a fake. And he is not going to get in there. He stops short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them to do that?
Ask you, maybe they saw something on film, but do you see something on film with those to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And fresh off the pick 6, they've got to forget about that quickly. In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like when we talk about the
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Ready, yellow lady.
Throwing on first down is Breeze. And his throw is incomplete. The Pro Bowl tight end, Zach Ertz, the intended target. And that'll bring up 2nd down. When you think about the history of this Pro Bowl game, there was an all-star game going all the way back to 1939, but it officially became called the Pro Bowl in, I think, 1951.
You're exactly right. And that game was played out in L.A. in the same stadium where the L.A. Rams currently play. And back then, they split it into conferences, the American Conference versus the National Conference. The American Conference won 28-27. MVP of the game, quarterback Otto Graham. Nickname, Automatic.
A 2nd down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3. From the gun, it's Breeze. And he connects with Ertz. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now the NFC going to call the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. On first down, Breeze. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number one. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Breeze to throw again. This is complete to Michael Thomas. Now the NFC going to take a timeout, their second, as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
Ready. 95-56. 95-56.
Breeze now on first down. That's caught. It's Thomas. Well, they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
I like that one, partner. They go back-to-back with excellent gains.
And that's going to be caught. Touchdown NFC. Julio Jones there to make the grab. And the NFC able to get a bit closer.
I think everyone in the league talks about finishing, don't they? Doesn't matter whether it's a quarter, a half, a game, a series, whatever. But they're finishing the first half in fine style, putting that one in the end zone.
They did, and they didn't leave much time on the clock either. Well done. Rosas good with the extra point. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. He can't get him down. And he probably should have stayed in the end zone as he'll muster a return up to only the 14-yard line. Now the AFC going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Now Mahomes on the bootleg. Now he's going to throw it deep to the other side of the field. He's got a man complete. Now the AFC going to take a timeout. It's their second as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number one.
I should sub him at stream for a little bit. I subbed him with this stream.
Lucky.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Rolling to his right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back. And that is caught for an AFC touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins in the final seconds of the first half. And the AFC is able to widen their advantage.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number two.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. The final shot before half for Breeze. And incomplete on the deep ball. So we're at halftime of the 2019. And now, due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the second half. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. A gutsy call there. You exit the locker room with a lead. Tried the onside kick. It didn't work.
And you just wonder what the gain was there. They were already in the lead. They were in control of the game. They may have given momentum now to their opponent and maybe kickstarted things going in the opposite direction.
On second down, here's Barkley. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41.
Defense.
And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
And his throw's going to be incomplete. Derwin James, the all-pro safety, is a rookie there to knock it away. If they want it first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on third down. Shotgun now for Breeze. And that is incomplete. Now the Pro Bowl kicker, Aldrick Rosas. Last year, he hit one from 57. This will be from 56 yards out. So the missed 56-yarder, and now the flip side. Good starting field position at the 46 near midfield. Mahomes now on first down, escaping the pressure right. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And down to the 27-yard line. A really good pickup of 28 yards. For Patrick Mahomes, what a season he had. First as a full-time starter, and he goes over 5,000 yards, 50 touchdowns, and rewarded with his first Pro Bowl.
And think about if you're in Kansas City, the organization, the team, the city, how well are you set up for future years with that youngster as your quarterback? Not only are the guys on the team excited about it, think about free agents, thinking about where they might want to play. If you're a free agent receiver, you're thinking Kansas City.
And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Mahomes now to throw. Steps away to his left. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Flushed out right. And that is caught for an AFC touchdown. James Conner there to make the grab. And the AFC adds on to their lead. Whoa. He just yanked that one well to the left and no good. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be fielded at the 8. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Breeze and the NFC come up now with a 1st and 10 at their own 24. They'll start out on the ground at Saquon Barkley. He was taken down by the Texans' Jadeveon Clowney. Well, we've talked about this game being hosted here in Orlando, and you and I are quite familiar with this place, especially you. You live, what, 20, 25 minutes from here?
Yeah, not bad at all, right? An easy trip to come right to the studios here in Orlando. You, of course, have to give a little bit more effort, a quick flight, then you're here, but you've learned this city quite well. And how about it, the Madden Studios right here in Orlando? That's where Coach and the guys hang out as well.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. He was looking for Adam Thielen there. And that'll bring up second down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Complete to Jones. No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be 3rd down. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Breeze now to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. The linebacker, C.J. Mosley, there in coverage. Their already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down. Now the AFC going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down. Throwing now is Breeze. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. The NFC's decision to go for it does not pan out. And the AFC is going to get the football back in great field position. Look at the spin.
Balance.
Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
He's starting to fall into the category of not fair, because when he's on target throwing the ball, he's dangerous. But when you add in his ability to make plays with his feet, almost impossible.
Yeah, exactly. They've had trouble stopping him in the secondary. This time they've got the great coverage. Oh, he can run too. And it's a touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown run. And the AFC is able to widen their advantage. Great play, but admittedly, the tackling in the Pro Bowl, Charles, not always the best.
I would say that they're not quite as committed to getting a guy on the ground in the Pro Bowl as maybe during the regular season and, of course, in the playoffs. But
oh, look at this. A flip to the kicker. He's going to try to run for it. And he gets in. Well, no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead.
Partner, they're up big. They snap the ball from the 15 for a regular PAT, yet they fake it and get it. Is the kicker's leg tired? What's going on here?
I don't know, but defensively, now with this deficit, now you add 2 more onto that. They fake the PAT. That stings a little.
It definitely stings, and I know the guys that I played for, they wouldn't be as mad at the opposition as they would have been at us for allowing that to happen.
Breeze and the NFC come up now with a 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. Here's Breeze to throw. And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Breeze going to throw. Caught by the tight end Ertz. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. A good pick up there of 20 yards. On 1st and 10, here's Breeze. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You get better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
URL.
Well, your QB's been sacked 4 times in the game already, and they're the holding call.
And you know darn well the offensive line coach is frustrated and upset that he's been hit that many times already. He doesn't really care that they hold now. Just don't let it.
Well, the pressure gets home, and the AFC comes up with a sack. Geno Atkins got home that time.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Now Breeze. Open man is Michael Thomas. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. They give him 27 yards on the third down conversion. Breeze now on first down. Well, he was so good throwing the football on third down during the regular season. Why wouldn't he carry over here to the Pro Bowl?
Sometimes that's just who you are, right? If you're good at something during, as you said, during the regular season.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the NFC going to call the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. Now Breeze on third down. It's caught. Jones. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Into the red zone. It's Breeze. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. The intended target, Saquon Barkley. And now it's second down. So now second and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Breeze now. Going for it all. To the back of the end zone, but too high. Over everybody and incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at third and 10. Now Breeze. And he will score. Touchdown, NFC. A 16-yard touchdown. And the NFC able to cut into that lead. Well, we saw that tandem hook up quite a few times during the regular season, didn't we?
We certainly did, and it continues now in the Pro Bowl. You have to know that even if they didn't consciously plan it, you do try and find guys you're familiar with in a game like this.
PAT up and good by Rosas. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And it's finished off by an NFC touchdown. Fielded about a yard deep. Evades the tackler, and now some space. And he's going to take this all the way down inside the 40.
For a quick second there, I thought we were about to have a repeat performance of a kickoff return for a touchdown. This guy's on fire today.
A first-time Pro Bowler. Here's James Conner of the Steelers. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. And touchdown! James Conner, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the AFC adds on to their lead.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will. And he will get into the end zone again, and he seems to have a nose for it as he gets both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. And is there bad blood here? I mean, go for 2 when you're up that much?
If there wasn't before, there is now. When you do that, you've just announced to everyone, you just don't care about the other side at all. All you care about is what you're doing, and they just want to pile up points.
They did.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Good starting field position for them as they come up first and 10. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock. So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10. To throw is Breeze. This complete to Jones. Now a final chance to stop it here as a timeout comes in with 10 seconds left in the game. The numbers for the NFC on third down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. Now Breeze. Caught by Jones. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. One final try here for Breeze. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. So, Charles, final thoughts on this AFC victory?
Bottom line, Nobody appeared to be seriously hurt. That's the first thing we look for in this game.
Welcome to Madden NFL 20. Here you can try the all-new QB1 face of the franchise or enjoy the Madden you already know and love with Madden Ultimate Team, franchise, or a quick pickup game and exhibition.
My epic is my name on when I sent this.
I'm not gonna be playing that anymore because I just played that and I'm not gonna want to do that. I'll play that when I get home, guys.